Hi, and welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. If you are new to my channel, my name is Leslie. I am a pastor's wife. I'm a mother to two beautiful children, one that is his first year in college, another who is married and has a family of her own, and I am a grandma, or in my case, a Bubbles, to a precious little boy named Judah, and I am a farmer. I love to cook and I love to share our life, our crazy life, and our adventures with you guys. So you'll see our adventures on the farm and ministry and in the kitchen and in the home. So whatever we do, I try to video a little bit of it. So please hit the subscribe button below and then hit the bell notification so you don't miss anything, any of my videos. And then if you enjoy this video, give me a huge thumbs up down there at the bottom. So thank you for joining us, and I hope you enjoy. You know, today what I'm dealing with is I have no storage, none whatsoever. And a lot of times when I do these videos, I look behind me and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Excuse the chair because you'll see why I've got the chair. But like over here, I have stuff like that's my biscuit mix, and the one on the bottom's empty, but it's my bread flour box. And over here, I have my oil and my potatoes and one ginger ale that's fell over, and our paper bags from the grocery store. And on my brown cabinet, I have like stuff. I have no storage. And so I do know that my brown cabinet inside, where I keep snacks and I keep certain things, I do know it is overflowing with stuff that needs to be thrown away. And I haven't cleaned that out in forever. Caroline was over here the other day looking for something, and she was just a fussing. And I fussed right back. I said, listen, you're in my house. Don't you be fussing about my cabinet. But she's right. It needed cleaning out. So that's actually what I'm going to work on here in a minute. So y'all are going to help me. Okay, so I've got my apron on. I'm sitting in front of the brown cabinet. And I may move y'all so you can kind of see past me and see what I'm pulling out here. But see, I have stuff in here that's not even mine. Caroline goes to school on Mondays and Wednesdays, and I keep Judah. And she had a birthday party for her husband and had some leftover chips and hamburgers. So one day I fixed those, and I said, bring all your hamburger stuff. And so she brought that, but they probably won't go back to her house because my husband's eating them, especially these. Yeah, Doritos are his favorite. So, anyway, but there are old bags of potato chips that I know are old and stale. These I tasted the other day, and they're stale. More chips. And I store all my flour and cornmeal in sealed containers, so those little mites or bugs, or you know, sometimes I have bought bags of flour at certain stores that may have been on the shelf for so long, and it had those little worm thingies in them. Ugh. And I've never had it happen at home, but I'm just so scared of it happening. I put all my flour in a sealed container, and if I can't put it in a sealed container, if I don't have one, or for some reason I can't, it goes in the refrigerator. That's just a little tidbit for me, because I bought some from a store one time. I'm not going to name the store, but anyway, and when I got it home and opened it up, it had little bitty worms in it. And and I have paper plates in here, and this is not where my paper plates go. Of course, those are big ones. I don't know where they're going to go. More chips. No, that's not chips. This is gluten-free, black sesame, crispy brown rice and corn crisp with sesame flax, chia, quinoa, and sea salt. Well, they're not stale, but they're nasty. They are nasty. Oh my word. That was disgusting. Okay, another thing. I have so much stuff in here that I go and I buy more when I go to the grocery store. That's why I need to keep this cleaned out, because I gotta save my potato chip clips. Did I throw any potato chip clips away? But yeah, because you need to, I always end up buying, I always end up buying stuff I don't need because I already have it, but I can't see it, so I just go buy some more. Alright, I have quick 1 minute oats, and I have old-fashioned oats. And I have quick grits, so I'm going to put those together. I have 2 boxes of spaghetti. And I'm not talking like your normal little thin box. I'm talking about these great big 2-pound boxes. I have 2 of those. And I'm gonna make, oh y'all, this is so good. I didn't even know I had it. If you have some fruit and some vanilla yogurt, make yourself a parfait. This little granola already made. Now, a friend of mine makes granola. Oh my goodness. And she makes the world's best granola. And I've asked her for the recipe, and I think she gave it to me, but I don't know where. I don't know what I've done with it. But hers is so good. I remember when I was sick and in the hospital, she would bring me granola, and I would just eat it and eat it and eat it. And I had to fight my husband for it. Okay, this is something I have. Cornbread stuffing. You know, I can make that chicken, I call it Thanksgiving in a bowl. But it's, you do it in the crock pot. You do chicken, sour cream, stuffing, and some kind of soup, cream of soup, I think. So I guess I can do that. I don't know if these have a, I don't guess these have a date. March 11th, 2019. March 11th, 2019. So these are still good. Obviously, I don't cook with those often. I have brown sugar. I need a container for my brown sugar, but I have brown sugar. I know it's good. More potato chips, open bags of potato chips. This is the bow tie pasta for Farfalle. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this is what I make Isaac's leek and bow tie pasta and pancetta. Of course, I use bacon. I don't use pancetta. And it is a delicious recipe. I've got a video on there. If you'll go check it out. Leeks are like a mild onion, and it is so good. I think that's like the only video I have a thumbs down on. And that's like the best recipe. All I have is thumbs up on all my videos. But I think somebody gave me a thumbs down on that. And I'm not sure why, because they obviously haven't tried it, because it's a really good recipe. Maybe it's because I talk about that we don't drink in it. I think because I use cooking wine instead of real wine, and I use cooking wine because we don't drink. And I don't even go to the stores and buy, even if I'm just going to cook with it, I don't buy drinkable alcohol. I just don't, because we don't drink. And so maybe that's why somebody gave me thumbs down, because they didn't agree with that. I don't know. Anyway, here are some leftover bowls from Caroline's wedding. And I guess the reason I still have them is they're not easily used. You can't put them in the microwave, I don't think. Well, maybe you can. I didn't put them on because I saw the shiny part and I thought, well, that's metal, but maybe that's not metal. Maybe it's just a paint. I don't know. I still have a whole stack. Look at that. And that's left over from her. Oh, y'all, we did the neatest thing for her wedding. For her reception. We wanted heavy hors d'oeuvres or something. We just didn't want the peanuts and the mints. We wanted to go somewhere bigger than that, but we didn't want a full-fledged meal either. But it ended up being kind of a full-fledged meal, but it was so cool. What we did a soup bar. A soup bar. And when we came up with it, my husband thought that was the cheesiest thing he had ever heard of, and he thought it was going to be tacky. He thought it was going to be terrible. Well, the venue where we had the reception, they normally do the catering there, but if you have a license, then she'll let you bring your own caterer in. Well, we had a restaurant, therefore we had our own license. So, we did a soup bar, and she thought that was, the lady who owned the venue thought that was the greatest idea. She was going to now add that to her catering list, and it ended up being the most wonderful thing. We had potato soup, we had chili, we had vegetable soup, and a chicken noodle soup, I think. I can't really remember, but Caroline was a Gone with the Wind fan. She actually walked into the theme song of Gone with the Wind, and so we named each soup. We had a little chalkboard thing in front of each soup, and we named them after the characters on Gone with the Wind. So it was so cool. It was so neat. Anyway, I have more stuffing mix that I can do that dish with. I don't know why I don't do that. That's an easy thing. You just put it in a crock pot, and it's like Thanksgiving in a bowl. It smells like Thanksgiving. It tastes like Thanksgiving. And you didn't have to do all that Thanksgiving work. Now, this is my self-rising flour tin, and I have a little bit of self-rising flour and my sifter and my biscuit cutter, because there's no point in washing all that stuff every time. I mean, I'm just making biscuits, so I keep it all in here. Of course, the handle of the sifter is causing me some issues right now. Why won't the lid go on? Here we go. I think the lid's on. Anyway, so that's what's in there. Here is my container for self-rising flour. Guess what? Guess what? More chips. Okay, here's a bag of rice. I'm going to throw that away. I don't know how long that's been there. It's spilled out back here. We used this when we did a diet several years ago. This isn't the same container from several years ago, but we, in a diet, we increased our fiber, we decreased our calories, decreased our sugar, and we used this, and anytime we had anything to drink, we put this in it. And we lost a ton of weight. And so I think a month or so back, Bryant had me buy some more, and of course it's got stuck in there in the brown abyss. And therefore we haven't used it. So y'all, I'm just gonna keep doing this. Gonna keep working here, and see what else I can find and throw away. And I will see you guys later. Probably got some farm work I gotta do. So Y'all have a good day, and I'll be back with you. Don't go anywhere, so I'm coming back. I told you that in that brown cabinet behind me that things go missing, and I don't check it, and it just becomes a junk hole, and I go buy more stuff. Like I had those 2 pastas, you know, I was telling you about. Look at this. Bisquick or Bisquick equivalent items. This one is unopened. That one's been opened. This one is unopened. And this one is unopened. Now, I don't use Bisquick for my biscuits. I don't use Bisquick for anything except maybe sausage balls. And I think I'm going to use my my normal biscuit mix for that as well. I don't need this much Bisquick. So, guess I may be making some pancakes pretty soon. So, anyway, I just thought that I would show y'all what happens when you don't clean out your cabinets. Y'all, and I found this awesome box of Swiss Miss hot chocolate. It's a super value pack. It's milk chocolate. There's 30 envelopes in here. Let's see. Good. The date is September 18th, 2019. So they're still very fresh. And I think what I'm going to do with this is send it with Isaac back to school. And he can have him some good hot chocolate, and the fellas can come to his room and have hot chocolate. So I'm going to send this back with him. Hey guys, I'm just about ready to make me a sandwich. And let me raise the... So I thought we would have our debate. Let me get a knife real quick. I've done a little work on the farm today. I've done, oh good grief. I get so tired of adjusting these cameras. Ay, ay, ay. I have, but you need to be closer to see what I'm doing. Oh, so frustrating. Hey guys, I am fixing to just make me a sandwich. Today I've been doing some work over at the farm. I've cleaned out the brown cabinet here behind me. And, hang on, you gotta see this. This is a full trash bag of potato chip bags that were half eaten. Let me wash my hands since I touched the trash can. I bet I threw away 10 bags of chips that have been opened and then just pushed back in the back and have gone stale and whatnot. But anyway, so I'm stopping for lunch and I'm going to make me a sandwich. And so here's our debate. Duke's mayonnaise or Miracle Whip salad dressing. Salad dressing? Oh, it says creamy mayo. I used to thought it was called salad dressing. But anyway, guess not. Miracle Whip. If you are from the South, this better be your choice. And I love Duke's mayonnaise. My banana sandwiches, everything has Duke's on it. There is only 2 kinds of sandwiches that I use Miracle Whip on. If I'm going to have a tomato sandwich like a BLT or whatever, I use Duke's. And I toast my bread and everything. But if it's just a plain tomato sandwich, I know. And I'm from the South, y'all. I don't know what happened to me, where I went wrong. But I have to have Miracle Whip on just a plain tomato sandwich. Have to. And I've kind of messed my son up too. He has to too. So, but the other kind of sandwich that I have to have Miracle Whip on is a ham sandwich. Now, if I'm grilling a ham and cheese, I want Duke's. I want Duke's on everything. Everything has dukes except for just a plain ham sandwich or a plain tomato sandwich. I don't know. Well, I do know where I learned this, but I don't know how the dukes, how my home training didn't take over. I went to work when I was 15 in a nursing home, and I started out in the kitchen, and they used Miracle Whip, and I got to where I would eat Miracle Whip on tomato sandwiches. So, and then I don't know where I got to using it on ham, but anyway, I did. And so, anyway, I've got this new bread that I really kind of like it. I didn't at first when I took the first initial bite, because I'm used to white bread, and I get the fresh white bread, and it just like sticks to your teeth, and you have to like take your finger and clean out the roof of your mouth because it's so soft and so fresh. Well, this bread is not necessarily soft. It's by Arnold, whole grain, 17 grains and seeds, extra grainy bread. And I got it because it was low in calories, it was high in fiber, and I was going to try to start eating better. Have I done great at that? No, I have not. But anyway, so the first time I had a sandwich, I took a bite of it and it was like, oh goodness. But then actually I kind of got to where I enjoyed it. So this is only my second sandwich with this bread, and the slice is so big, I only need one slice, and I cut it in half. And if you look at it, you can see all the seeds and the grains in there, and it's on the top as well. And it's actually pretty good. But yeah, I'm gonna use Miracle Whip on this sandwich. And I'll tell you what else I found. I found in Walmart when I just picked up a few things. They had Black Forest ham, and so I kind of enjoyed having that, other than just the regular baked or cooked ham. So yes, here goes the Miracle Whip. And another thing I do that's kind of odd is on my tuna salad. Like if I go to Subway and I get tuna salad, I don't have them put mayonnaise on it or anything. I have them put honey mustard. And y'all, if you've never tried that, you need to try it. It is so good. It is so good to have. Ugh, I got too much. Okay. So, and I'm going to put, since it's a little bit bigger than a half a sandwich, because the bread's so big, I'm going to put 2 pieces. And I don't have, y'all, I'm out of everything. I don't have any lettuce. I don't have any onion. Well, I have some onion, but I need it for supper tonight. And I don't have anything to go on my sandwich. No tomato, no nothing. So it's just going to be a ham and Miracle Whip day. So, there's my lunch. I am going to put a few Doritos on here. I cleaned out the cabinet and I haven't put everything back up yet. So, I wish I had some fruit or something healthy, but I don't. So I'm going to do Doritos. So much for my diet today. But yeah, that's my quick little lunch. Half a ham sandwich on this 17 grain bread. I am pulling into our farm now. We are out of chickens, which basically means that we've sold our chickens and they have not put back in yet. So this is the time we have to clean out our chicken houses, crust, pulverize the litter, do any equipment repair that needs to be done, and so forth. My job is usually minimal during this time. Poor Bryant, he gets the dirty work. He gets to take the litter out, crust, pulverize, and that is a nasty, nasty job. However, I do have at least one day's work. Well, not a day. A little bit of work to do over here that I take a morning or an hour or so to come over here and do. And that's what I'm doing today. Okay, so what I'm doing is I come over here and I go in the service rooms. When they came and picked up our chicks, and I may have already been over here. Anyway, when they come and pick up our chicks, they leave catch tickets. And then I pick up our mortality sheets, I pick up our waters, and I'm actually going into a service room now. I know it's hard to see me in the sunlight behind me, but I'm coming in here and I'm picking up our, oh goodness, hold on just a second. Okay, sorry, I about took the clipboard off the wall. But I am basically just picking up our water log, our paperwork, and their catch tickets from each house. And so that's what I'm doing now, and then I'm going to take everything to the office and put it in order. Okay, what you hear behind me is our generators running. They run every so often. Well, first of all, while we have chickens, we test them every week. But they also are running now because we have a plan with our power company that they can borrow power. Or they can test them, or if they ever need them. So that's part of a plan with our power company that we have going on. There's a name for it. I'm just not sure what the name is. I'm not sure why my phone keeps cutting off. Y'all, I've told y'all before, if you're scared of spiders, chicken farming is not for you. From where we haven't been in here in several days, there are spiders everywhere. Everywhere. But anyway, as I was saying, what happened a while ago was I came in the service room 4 and I keep hearing things. Anyway, there was limbs and leaves and stuff all over the floor in there, and so I'm thinking we have a critter. A big critter, not a little one, not a little mouse, but a big critter, that something has gotten in the service room. I still don't know how those limbs got in there. I'm going to have to ask Brian. He may know. But anyway, as I walk into the office, I forget that Bryant has just gotten his deer head back from the taxidermist. And so in the corner of the office is this deer head, and I about lost it. Oh! Anyway, so now I know the deer's not real, or not alive. The spiders are, and they're driving me crazy. Anyway, so I come in the office on this day that I come and do my work, and I get all our paperwork in order. And I've gone around to every single house, and I picked up our water log, our mortality log, all the catch tickets. And so now I have to put everything in order. And I brought back our settlement, our what else? Oh, where they came and picked up feed, so I have to subtract that out from our number. Like any leftover feed that we had that we didn't use, they come and get. So I have to minus it out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and just put everything in order, and then by house. And then I'm going to put it in a folder that has this flock's number on it, and put everything up and neatly. And so when they come and do an audit, everything's right there. It's in order. It's easy to access. And so this is kind of my job. I'm over the paperwork. I come, when we have chicks, I come every day. And, well, except on Saturdays. Isaac takes my place on Saturdays. And I come and walk the chicks, and and then my other job is the paperwork. And the paperwork goes throughout the flock and afterwards. See, we don't even have chickens, and I'm over here working on the paperwork. So that's a little bit about my chicken work when we don't have chickens. So I'm just organizing our paperwork, getting it in a nice little folder, so when they come and do their audit, all they have to do is pull that folder. Everything's right there, neat and ready for them to look at. So y'all have a great day, and but yeah, that's what I do at the chicken house. So there's my chicken day. So I thought you'd be interested to know, I've just been tallying up everything and subtracting out where they came and got the feed. And I thought it's an interesting fact to know how much feed we fed for this last flock. This is we have 6 houses, and we keep the birds for 6 weeks. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 weeks. A little over 6 weeks, almost 7 weeks. So yeah, 7 weeks. We keep them about 7 weeks. So this was just shy, I think, of 7 weeks. No, it was actually it was right on 7 weeks. And we fed, these 6 houses, we fed 1,468,380 pounds. 1,468,380 pounds of organic feed. And that's one farm and 6 houses. So I would say there's definitely a need for organic corn farmers. So anyway, I just thought that was an interesting fact. You'd like to know how much feed we went through in a flock.